Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bexar County Court of Law number 6 in the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. And it is Thursday, the 28th of October at approximately 10 minutes until 4 p.m. We have one plea left, State of Texas versus Jordan S. Reynolds, cause 646-382, originally represented by Mr. Nathaniel Navy, who we lost in the Bermuda Triangle of Zoom when his batteries ran out on his cell phone. And Mr. Ross Brendel, one of his law partners, will take over. Is that correct, Mr. Brendel?
Yes, Your Honor. We work for the same firm.
Yeah. And is that okay with you, Mr. Reynolds?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. In a matter of housekeeping, I've noticed that almost the entire set of paperwork I have that was previously filled out for Mr. Reynolds has misspelled his last name. It should be spelled R as in Romeo, E-Y-N-O-L-D-S. And it's spelled on all these different documents, R-E-N-O-L-D-S. So administratively, Pat, we need to correct the spelling on all these documents.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that being said, this is cause 646-382, State of Texas versus Jordan S. Reynolds, R-E-Y-N-O-L-D-S. And Mr. Reynolds and Mr. I keep losing it, Ross. What we need to do is look at the first document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference that purports to have Mr. Navy's signature as attorney and Mr. Reynolds' signature as defendant. In fact, Mr. Reynolds, is this your signature on this document, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Brendel, can you confirm that this is Mr. Navy's signature on this document also as a member of your firm?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next document I have is entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions that purports to have your signature on the back, effectively waiving certain constitutional rights you must waive in order to enter a plea before this court. In fact, Mr. Reynolds, is this your signature on this document also?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. By signing this document, are you telling me that you had enough time to either read this document or have it read to you in its entirety? If you had any questions about what was on this document, those questions were answered to your satisfaction by your attorneys, so that in signing this document, you're telling me that you agree with and understand everything on this document. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Brendel, have you and Mr. Navy had enough time to go over this case with Mr. Reynolds? And in your opinion, is he mentally competent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I just logged in, Judge. I'm sorry. Obviously, my phone died, but I'm back at the office now.
Just hang on. We're doing good without you, but hang on right there and just throw in any time. All right, okay. Mr. Navy has come back on the scene. Thanks for coming back. And so we now have Mr. Reynolds highly represented by both Mr. Navy and Mr. Brendel. Okay, Mr. Reynolds, are you a United States citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. And Mr. Brendel, has the state fully complied with discovery for you on this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Reynolds, in cause 646-382 to the charge of criminal mischief, $100 to $750. How do you plead, sir?
No contest, Your Honor.
Is there an agreement for Mr. Reynolds?
There is, Your Honor. 300 or 6 months deferred adjudication, $300 fine, court cost, 40 hours community service, APSE anger management course, no harmful or injurious contact with Desiree Azrael Alfaro, and $180 in restitution to Desiree Azrael Alfaro.
And Mr. Brendel, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Navy, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Reynolds, in cause 646-382, the court accepts your plea of no contest to the offense of criminal mischief, $100 to $750. Although I have enough evidence to find you guilty, I'm going to withhold a finding of guilt. Place you on 6 months deferred adjudication probation. That says a $300 fine plus court costs, 40 hours of community service, the APSE stress management course, or do you have no contact, harmful or injurious, with Desiree Azrael Alfaro, and pay Desiree Azrael Alfaro $180 in restitution? Anything further from the state or the defense on Mr. Reynolds?
No, Your Honor.
Do Miss Alfaro and Mr. Reynolds have a child together? Is there any reason they need to see each other other than?
Thank
Is it a dating relationship? What is going on with this? So I just kind of understand.
They're parents of the same child, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Reynolds, are you getting visitation? No problem?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you living with Miss Alfaro at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, if you have any issues with visitation, take it up with your attorneys and we'll go from there. Let's don't do anything else colorful, okay?
Understood, Your Honor.
All right. Anything further from the state or the defense of Mr. Reynolds?
No, Your Honor, I apologize for coming in late.
Now, here's the big trick. You need to keep extra batteries and or a charger unit available because the big one could come in and the multi-million-dollar case comes in and you're not getting it. And that would be bad.
Lesson learned, Judge, lesson learned. And
All
thank
right.
you, Ross. Thank you, Ross. For
Thanks,
covering.
Nathaniel. Thank you, Ross. And good luck, Mr. Reynolds.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
There you go. Have a nice day. Y'all are out of here.
Bye, everybody. All right. Let me get us off YouTube.